underneath the stairs, on the basement floor, behind a stack of records and a plywood door. There's a cardboard box with a coat of dust. I brought it from your attic with your other stuff, and on the side it says photographs and memories in black. And I've tried to avoid it, but I want you back. This was Cedar Point, maybe 83. I got queasy on the coaster, so you sat with me. And the kids all laughed, but I didn't care. They were flashes in the pan, but you were always there. Even when I got older and I thought I was cool, but I was cruel. I still loved you and you somehow knew. Graduation day, I was moving on. We're posing on the corner of the high school lawn. You were smiling wide, but I now can see you were torn up at the thought of slowly losing me. And now I know you were also slowly losing yourself, but you held all the pieces tied together so well. In the Florida sun, on the crowded coast, the picture is so faded that we look like ghosts. You were made of sand in a castle skin. There was beauty for a moment till the tide rolled in. But I still taste the faintest touch of salt in the air. We're still there. You're the summer breeze that ruffles my hair. In the box beneath the stairs. In the box beneath the stairs. In the of summer, you shook like a leaf, then blew to the ground in a pile at my feet. I picked you up, we fell into place. On the park bench in silence, we spoke with no words. You held me like water to placate your thirst. Your lifeboat, your anchor, and your perfect mistake. The white coat of winter you wore like a veil, thin as a whisper but sharp as a nail. The wind on the river is calling your name in a voice so tame. Be my light, my flickering flame. In the bell tower basement beneath the cold world, the feelings you'd bunched up so gently unfurled. You held me close, I tried to hold on. The next cloudy morning you woke in my arms. I made you some coffee, you showed me your scars, and I knew one day that I'd be your next. The stray light was running, you touched me and said, as young as I was, I felt older back then. Two parallel lines on an infinite plane, trying to cross in vain. Be my light, my flickering flame. Are thawing and flowing again. The ice that was frozen is slowly beginning to move down the river as it had to be. There's a lake in the country where dreams go to die. It's flooding the banks where it once had been dry. The petrified spirits are finally free. No flame is eternal, it just takes a drip. No life is forever, it's all just a blip. The ashes were carried on down to the drain by the callous rain. Say good night, my flickering flame. fallen and fend for yourself. Cold and broken on the ground. The leaves are falling, they'll cover us all and leave us in the fall alone. One December, when I was so delicate, I remember like today. You surrendered to separate and flee from fate and shatter everything you know. So find another reason to walk away this time. Find another season to shine. 'Cause in the winter, your fingers froze in shabby clothes. Another year in hollow grove. The cold machinery was stealing your soul away. You felt the aching in your bones. For golden scenery, the crushing weight would suffocate and drive you from your heavy home. In Colorado, you slept like a vagabond, with all the train smoke in your mind. But by Seattle, the ocean came and snuffed your flame, and there was nowhere left to go. So find another reason to walk away this time. Find another season to shine. 'Cause in the winter, your fingers froze in shabby clothes. Another year in hollow grove. Oh. To walk away this time. Find another season to shine. 'Cause in the winter, your fingers froze in shabby clothes. Another year